Torchy! Torchy! Torchy, the battery boy, I'm a talky toy. Press my switch, see my bulb start to gleam. It's the most magic light you have seen.
There are many wonderful things in Topsy-Turvy-Land, which is really a twinkling star in the sky. All the toys who used to belong to naughty children live there, and they never want to go back to Earth, because in Topsy-Turvy-Land they have a lollipop field, a bullseye bush, a peanut tree, and a lemonade lily.
Gee, I'm thirsty, and the more lemonade I drink, the more lemonade I want to drink.
Hello, Squish. What's the matter with you?
I'm thirsty.
Well, lemonade won't stop you being thirsty. You should drink water.
Water isn't for drinking. It's for filling my water pistol. Stick 'em up.
Oh, I do wish you'd stop doing that.
You're a very naughty toy, and I'll peck you.
Oh, stop it! Stop it! You're hurting me!
Come away, tingling bird.
But I was pecking him because he squirted water over you.
Oh, it's very kind of you, but I can take my own part. And next time you use your water pistol on me, Squish, I'll fight you.
Torchy cycled away on his penny farthing and met Flopsy, the rag doll, sitting on a mushroom by the side of the road.
Oh, Torchy, I'm so glad to see you. I feel very miggle-moggle today.
You can't be miserable on Topsy-Turvy-Land, because it's a land where you can do whatever you want.
Well, that's why I'm miserable. It's no fun if you can do whatever you want. It's much more fun to do something if you're not allowed to do it.
I never thought of that. What is it that you'd like not to be allowed to do?
I'd like, let me see. I'd like not to be allowed to go on a picnic.
Very well, then. You can't go on a picnic.
Oh, thank you, Torchy. It'll be fun to do something I can't do. I'll go and pack a picnic basket at once and go to the seaside.
How strangely Flopsy is behaving. If she becomes a naughty toy, we'll have to send her down to Earth to belong to a naughty girl again.
I'm sure Flopsy won't be naughty. If you like, I'll fly in the sky and watch her.
Flopsy went home and packed a picnic basket full of food.
3 pies, 2 cakes, a roast chicken, 6 lollipops, 4 cream buns, and 2 bars of chocolate. It's a lot of food, but then I haven't much stuffing inside me, so I can eat a lot more food than other toys. Oh. Who's at the door?
It's me, Squish. Hello, Flopsy. Will you come and play with me?
I can't. I'm going for a pickle-poggle.
Well, that's smashing. I love picnics.
You can't come with me. I want to go on my own.
It's no fun going for a picnic on your own.
Yes, it is. I don't want to play with any more toys. I want to be by myself and do just what I like. Now go home and leave me alone.
Very well, but I'll get even with you.
Squish walked along the road and tried to think of something to do to Flopsy.
Fancy not wanting to take me on a picnic. Gee, she just can't eat all that food by herself. Uh-huh. I've thought of a trick to play on Flopsy. I'll go and ask Torchy to help me. Are you home, Torchy?
Yes, but I don't want to see you.
Oh, gee, Torchy, please be friends with me. I promise I won't squirt you with my water pistol.
All right, then. Come in. Now then, what do you want?
I want to play a trick on Flopsy. I think she's getting naughty.
So do I. What trick have you thought of?
Well, if you've got a picnic basket, we can... And after that, we can...
Oh, she will get a fright. You wait here, and I'll bring in my picnic basket.
Tell me the trick, too. That's a awfully good idea.
Gee, I can't wait to see Flopsy's face. What a wonderful smell of pineapple. I wonder if Torchy would mind if I took just a little bite out of the wall.
Ooh, don't do that. He'd be very cross.
Yeah, I guess he would. But gee, this pineapple smells super.
What are you eating, Squish?
Nothing. I was,
Oh, you horrid thing! You've eaten a piece of my wall.
Oh, I'm sorry, Torchy. I just love pineapple.
Well, you shouldn't eat my house. How would you like it if I ate yours?
Oh, I'm sorry, Torchy. Please forgive me.
No, I won't.
Oh, do forgive, Squish. If we have a town of fruit, it's fun to eat a little bit of it now and again. Why, listen to the song we made up. All our town is made of fruit, just take a peep and see. Apples and pears and juicy cherries, red as red can be. Gooseberry chairs, walnut stairs, we can munch a lemon door, or lickety-lack a black-currant floor. So if you will come to Fruit Town, there's a pretty sight. If you're good, then I will promise you a great big bite. All our town is made of fruit, just take a peep and see. Apples and pears and juicy cherries, red as red can be.
Will you forgive me now, Torchy?
Oh, all right. Come on, let's take our picnic basket to the seaside. Will you come too, Pom-Pom?
No, I don't like getting sand in my claws.
Oh, very well. We'll go without you.
Flopsy was already sitting on the beach sunbathing.
I wonder if I should eat some of my picnic now, or wait till later on. Perhaps I'll go into the sea first and have a paddle.
Ting-a-ling bird flew up into the sky again.
I never thought Flopsy would behave like that. There she is now, paddling in the sea. But something strange is happening. Squish and Torchy have come up with a picnic basket and put it right next to Flopsy's. Whatever are they doing?
We'll take Flopsy's picnic basket full of food and hide it behind some rocks. And then we'll leave our empty one here. Won't you be surprised when she finds there's no food in it?
But I thought of something even better than that. Let's hide in the picnic basket.
What for? That's a super-duper sensational idea. Come on, let's get in the basket quickly.
How strange! Torchy and Squish are getting into the picnic basket. Dear, this is going to be very funny.
I've had a lovely paddle in the Sibble-Sobble, and now I'm so hungry I think I'll eat my picnic. No, I'll take out some chicken and... Oh dear, how silly I am. I thought I'd sat next to the picnic basket. There we are. I'll lift the lid and... Oh, I better wipe my hands first. They're covered in sand. Now my hands are nice and dry and... Oh, how odd! The picnic basket's moved. But a picnic basket can't move.
I've cut 4 little holes in the bottom of the basket, Torchy. And if we put our feet through them, we can run.
What a good idea. The minute Flopsy bends down, we'll be off. Maybe I had too much sun on my head. I must be very silly to think a big old bottle can move. I'll lift the lid and take out the food. Oh! Oh! The picnic basket's magic! Help! Help! Oh, I wish Torchy were here. I'm frightened. Help! Help!
Flopsy ran away as fast as she could, and up in the sky, the ting-a-ling bird laughed and laughed.
That serves Flopsy right. That was a very funny trick.
I know it was. And now we can eat Flopsy's picnic instead. Come on, Torchy. I'll race you to the rock.
Soon Squish and Torchy were enjoying all the food in Flopsy's picnic basket.
Gee, this is the tastiest chicken I've ever had.
And the cake's wonderful. So are the pies. I love picking pies. Poor Flopsy, she's probably running all the way home. Oh dear, I'll never go on a picnic by myself again. And I'll never have that piggle-poggle picnic basket in my house anymore.
Torchy, 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 the little battery boy. I'm a clever walkie-talkie toy with bright blue eyes and golden hair. I've a magic beam that can shine anywhere. Torchy, Torchy, the little battery boy. Torchy, Torchy, the battery boy. I'm a walkie-talkie toy. Press my switch, see my bulb start to gleam. It's the most magic light you have seen. Torchy, 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 Torchy. Press my switch, see my bulb start to gleam. It's the most magic light you have
High up in the sky, there's a twinkling star called Topsy-Turvy-Land. All the toys that used to belong to the naughty children live there, as well as Torchy the battery boy, who keeps flying back to Earth in his rocket. On his last trip, he brought back a naughty girl called Bossy Boots, and the toys taught her how to behave herself. There are Torchy and Bossy Boots now, walking in the lollipop field.
It's been fun on Topsy-Turvy Land after all, because it's a land where you can do whatever you want.
And what do you want to do, Bossy Boots?
I want to go home and see my mummy and daddy. But I'd like to take Flopsy with me.
I don't think she wants to go, but she's sleeping by a lollipop, so you can ask her yourself.
I'm a little rag doll, my seams are all undone. Pom-pom pulls the cotton wool and I start flopping down. Flopsy, Flopsy, I have such an empty head. I forget so many words, I say piggle-pole ones instead. If I washed my face, I would be so tiggle-toggle. If I washed my hair, I would be so wiggle-woggle. I am filled with stuffing, but it keeps popping out. Pom-pom bites everything in sight, and I begin to shout. Flopsy, Flopsy, I am looking such a sight. When I see my face in the glass, I begin to scream with fright. Wake up, Flopsy. I want to talk to you. Oh, I must have fallen piggle-poggle.
I always laugh when you say those iggly-oggly words.
If you come back to Earth with me, Flopsy, I'll put more stuffing inside you and sew up your seams. I don't want to go back to Earth, but I do wish Pom-Pom the Poodle were here.
When I take Bossy Boots home, I'll ask Mr. Bumbledrop if he'll let her come back with me.
Oh, how lovely. Please leave right away.
Well, I'd better tell Mr. Bumbledrop first. I'll switch on my magic beam and let him know. Magic beam that is so bright, will you shine your lovely light on Bumbledrop's house and tell him from me that I will soon be there for tea?
Torchy pressed the switch on his jacket, and there was a noise like a blue bottle on the window pane. The light in his helmet grew brighter, and it danced down to the earth and onto Mr. Bumbledrop's garden, where the old man was digging a flower bed.
Oh, what's that light? Why, it's Torchy's magic beam. Oh, my, I'd love to talk to him, but my voice isn't loud enough to reach all the way up to a twinkling star.
You needn't shout, Mr. Bumbledrop. My beam is so magic that I can hear people as well as see them, no matter how far away they are.
Oh, wonderful! When are you coming back?
As soon as I've said goodbye to all the toys.
Ah, how splendiferous! I'm looking forward to seeing you.
Now then, Bossy Boots, let's say goodbye to all the toys, and then we can go in the rocket.
I'll say goodbye to both of you now.
Bye-bye, dear old rag doll.
Bye-bye, Flopsy. I do hope you'll come back and be my doll one day.
Slowly the rocket soared into the air, leaving a trail of sparkles. Across the sky it flew, past the stars and the moon, and down, down, down to the earth.
We're nearly there, Bossy Boots. I can see Mr. Bumbledrop's house and garden.
I'm so excited I think I'm going to be sick.
Oh, no. Close your eyes and start to count.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
How wonderful! The rocket is back again, and I'll soon see Torchy.
Hello, dear dear Mr. Bumblewumbledrop. I am pleased to see you.
And I'm pleased to see you and Bossy Boots again. Come inside.
No, thank you. I'd rather go home instead. Goodbye, Torchy.
Bossy Boots ran home, and Mr. Bumbledrop and Torchy went in to have their supper.
Will you come back to the Twinkling Star with me this time, Mr. Bumbledrop?
I don't think so, Torchy. I am too busy in my garden.
Oh, dear, I am sorry.
Never mind. You can go back on your own.
I know I can, but well, you see...
What is it now? Is there something worrying you?
Well, yes, there is. You see, Flopsy the rag doll, Mrs. Pom-Pom. They're always fighting when they're together, but they love each other, really, and Flopsy's lonely without her.
I suppose that means you want to take Pom-Pom with you to Topsy-Turvy Land.
Can I, Mr. Bumbledrop?
You'd better ask Pom-Pom. It's up to her. Pom-Pom, where are you? Where's my little woolly Pom-Pom?
Pom-Pom the poodle came into the room. She's the only poodle in the world with straight hair, so she has to have curlers in every night.
Hello, Pom-Pom. Are you pleased to see me? Do you want to come back to the Twinkling Star with me? Oh, she does, Mr. Bumbledrop. She's telling me she does.
Then you'd better take her. And I think you might as well go right away. You'll be back more quickly.
All right, Mr. Bumbledrop. Goodbye and take care of yourself.
Torchy and Pom-Pom went out to the rocket, and Mr. Bumbledrop sat down by the fire. He heard the engine start up, and a few minutes later, a shower of sparks went past his window.
Well, they've gone. Torchy'll soon be on the Twinkling Star again. And next time, I think I'll go with him.
It was daytime in Topsy-Turvy Land, and the sun was shining on Fruit Town, where all the houses are made of fruit. Flopsy was cleaning the windows of her cherry cottage and singing to herself, because she was so happy at the thought of seeing Pom-Pom again.
Oh, I can hear the rocket! Hooray! Oh, it's landing in the middle of a field. I'll run and meet them.
Hello, Flopsy. I brought Pom-Pom back with me.
Where is she? Oh,
Here I am.
what a figgle-foggle you gave me. But I'm so pleased to see you that I'll forgive you.
Oh, my, I missed you. It's awfully nice to be here again.
And it's awfully nice to see you. I've got a present for you, Pom-Pom.
What is it?
Some black face powder for your shiny nose.
That's just what I want. You are a good girl, Flopsy.
Oh, dithery-dithery-dee. There's no one as silly as me.
That sounds like King Dithers, the Dithery King. I'll go and see what he wants.
Torchy walked into the wood, where King Dithers was sitting on a fallen tree.
I had a lovely surprise today, but I don't know where it can be.
Have you lost something, Your Majesty?
I can't tell you what it is, because it's a surprise for you. But I hope your magic beam can help me.
Well, I'll see if it will. There, my light's coming on, and it's shining right to your orange peel palace. Well, we'd better go there.
Sure enough, the beam was shining on King Dithers' orange peel palace. It was the most beautiful palace you've ever seen, with a lovely orange peel smell.
I can't see your magic beam, Torchy.
I can, and it's shining inside your palace and into the throne room.
Into the throne room? But I don't remember putting your present there. Oh, my goodness, I am absent-minded.
For I am King Dithers, the Dithery King, oh dithery, dithery, dee. I often go out when I want to go in. There's no one as silly as me. For I often smile when I ought to frown. and I stand up when I want to sit down. For I am King Dithers, the Dithery King, oh dithery, dithery dee. I drink with a knife and I eat with a spoon. There's no one as silly as me. I haven't a country, I haven't a town. And I'll admit I've lost my crown. And I've even gone out in my dressing gown. I'm Dithers, the Dithery King.
You can open your eyes now, Torchy.
It's wonderful, Your Majesty. And it's very kind of you to get it for me.
Oh, not at all, not at all. Now, take it back to Fruitown and show all the toys.
Torchy pedalled along the road. He felt quite strange on his new penny farthing, and he was careful not to go too fast.
How wonderful it is to have this bicycle. Now I'll be able to explore the whole of Topsy-Turvy-Land and have lots of fun and adventure.
Torchy, 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 the little battery boy. I'm a clever walkie-talkie toy with bright blue eyes and golden hair. I'm a magic beam that can shine anywhere. Torchy, Torchy, the little battery boy. Torchy, Torchy, the battery boy. I'm a walkie-talkie toy. Press my switch, see my bulb start to gleam. It's the most magic light you have seen. Torchy, 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 press my switch, see my bulb start to gleam. It's the most magic light you have seen.
If you look into the sky on a dark night, you will see one star twinkling more brightly than any of the others. It's Topsy-Turvy-Land, where all the toys that used to belong to the naughty children live. They built themselves a town called Fruitown. And Pom-Pom lives in a lemon, and Torchy lives in a pineapple.
What can we do today?
I don't know. Let's go for a walk.
Torchy! Torchy!
What's the matter, Flopsy?
The Piggle-Poggle's diggle-doggled, and we can't diggle-oggle to the Piggle-Poggle.
I can't understand a word you're saying.
Oh, the Piggle-Poggle's diggle-doggled, and we can't diggle-oggle to the Piggle-Poggle.
Oh dear, you've lost so much stuffing that you've forgotten every word. Pom-Pom will have to give me some of her curls to stuff inside you.
Oh, no, I won't. I've already given her a lot of my hair, and I'm not going to give her any more.
Oh, please, Pom-Pom, be a good dog. I'll put lots of curlers in your hair tonight and comb you extra carefully tomorrow morning.
Oh, all right. But don't cut too much of my hair.
I won't. Let's go into my house and do it now.
With a pair of scissors, Torchy cut some of Pom-Pom's hair until he had a big pile on the floor.
The Piggle-Poggle on the diggle-doggle has diggle-oggle.
worry, Flopsy. I'll soon stuff this hair inside you, and you'll be able to talk properly again.
You're tickling me. Tickle tockle. Tickle tockle. Tickle tockle.
I'm always having to give some of my curls to Flopsy. I don't like that rag doll. And one day I'm going to take back all my hair, and she'll be quite empty.
There you are. I've pushed all the hair inside you and sewn up a few of your seams.
Thank you, Torchy.
Now you can tell me what you were saying before.
It's the stream. We had so much orange juice rain last night that the stream has turned into a big river, and we can't paddle across it and reach our playground.
Then we'll have to build a bridge.
But how can we build it? We haven't any bricks, you know.
We'll have to have a fruit bridge. And we'll use a banana from the magic wood.
Oh, what a good idea. I'll ask Pom-Pom to come with us.
I'll meet you at the magic wood.
All right, Torchy. Goodbye. Will you come and help us make a banana bridge, Pom-Pom?
I'm much too tired.
You'll feel lonely by yourself.
This banana's so enormous we'll never be able to push it to the river.
And if we keep bumping it on the ground, we'll bruise the skin.
We'll have to make a sledge and put the banana on it.
And I'll go and find a donkey to pull the sledge for us. I don't know where to find a donkey, so I'll ask Whirly the humming top. Whirly, where are you?
Here I am. What's all the fuss about?
I'm looking for a donkey to pull a banana, and I thought you might have one here.
As it so happens, we have got a donkey, but I'm not sure if he wants to pull a banana. Torchy wants you to pull a banana for him.
When I lived on Earth, I used to pull a little cart. And one day I fell down and hurt my leg, and I had to stay in the nursery for 3 days, 4 hours, 38 minutes, and 22 seconds.
However can you remember all that?
I never forget anything. Elephants forget, you know, but donkeys remember. And just to make sure he doesn't forget anything, Daffy ties a knot in his ear. That helps me to remember names. And the knot in my tail helps me to remember numbers.
If you're so clever at remembering things, perhaps you remember what a lump of sugar tastes like.
Oh, I do. But I haven't had a lump for weeks.
I'll give you one if you pull a banana for us.
Why ever didn't you say so in the first place? Come on, let's go.
As soon as Daffy reached the magic wood, Torchy harnessed him to the sled that Squish and Pilliwig had built. Daffy ambled down the road clippity-clop until he came to the river bank.
If you'll untie me from the sled, I'll have a little rest.
I certainly will. You've been most kind.
It'll be a hard job to fix the banana over the river.
No, it won't. If we all push it, it'll slide out by itself.
I'm tired out from pulling that sled, but it's good to be back in harness again. Why? The toys have pushed the banana across the river. Oh, what a beautiful bridge it makes.
Seems a bit wobbly to me. I'm not going to be the first one to step on it.
Neither am I.
Oh dear, it looks as if I'll have to be the first one to cross the bridge.
What a lovely banana.
It's the most beautiful pickle-pockle I've ever seen.
It's a bit wobbly and the toys are afraid to step on it.
Why don't you let Flopsy try? She's very brave.
Why don't you go instead, you nasty poodle?
I'm as brave as you are.
No, I'm not.
Yes, I am.
Stop quarrelling. If you're both so brave, then you'd better go over the bridge together.
Oh dear. It's so slippery. I'm afraid I'll pickle-bobble into the river.
You've only got to worry about 2 feet, but I've got 4 paws.
Don't bark, Pom-Pom. You're shaking the banana.
I can't help it. I always bark when I'm nervous.
Oh dear, I'm slipping.
Goodness, Flopsy's fallen into the river.
I'm falling in too.
Goodness, now Pom-Pom's fallen in as well.
I can't swim.
Don't worry, Flopsy. All dogs can swim, and I'll save you.
How brave Pom-Pom is. She's caught hold of Flopsy's hair in her teeth, and she's swimming back to the edge.
My curls have gone and I look so ugly. I'm going to hide in the bushes so that no one can see me.
Poor Pom-Pom. Poor Flopsy. She's so wet she can't stand up at all. I'd better squeeze the water out of her. Oh dear, I can't squeeze her hard enough. I'll have to sit on her instead.
Oh, Goggle, Goggle. Oh, get off me. You're too heavy.
Oh, thank goodness you can talk. Are you feeling better?
Yes, thank you. Where's Pilliwig?
Pom-Pom is hiding in the bushes.
The poor thing. I'll go and find her. Pom-Pom, come here.
Go away. I look ugly and I don't want anyone to see me.
I don't mind how ugly you look. I'll brush you dry and put some colours in, and you'll be pretty in no time at all.
How kind you are. I'm so happy living on Topsy-Turvy Land.
In Topsy-Turvy Land, you can do whatever you want. If you don't eat your greens, then there aren't any scenes, and no one says that you can't. In Topsy-Turvy Land, where icing sugar is snow, and there's only one rule that you don't go to school, and no one ever says no. Oh no, no, no one ever says no. Topsy-turvy, everything's front to back. There's no such thing as punishments, and no such thing as a smack. In Topsy-Turvy Land, you can do whatever you please. We have lemonade flowers, you can drink them for hours, and cream buns all grow on trees. In Topsy-Turvy Land, you can play all day in the sun. You don't need a bed, you can stay up instead, and all you do is have fun, 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 and all you do is have fun. Topsy-turvy, everything's upside down. Animals talk and toys can walk in a topsy-turvy town.
Torchy, 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 Torchy the little battery boy. I'm a clever walkie-talkie toy with bright blue eyes and golden hair. I'm a magic beam that can shine anywhere. Torchy, Torchy, the little battery boy. Torchy, Torchy, the battery boy. I'm a walkie-talkie toy. Press my switch, see my bulb start to gleam. It's the most magic light you have seen. Torchy, 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 Torchy. Torchy, Torchy, the battery boy. I'm a walkie-talkie toy. Press my switch, see my bulb start to gleam. It's the most magic light you have seen.
High up in the sky, there's a twinkling star, where all the toys that used to belong to the naughty children live. It is Topsy-Turvy Land, a land where you can do whatever you want.
And there's only one rule, that you don't go to school, and no one ever says no. Oh no, no, no one ever says no. Topsy-turvy, everything's front to back. There's no such thing as punishments, and no such thing as a smack. In Topsy-Turvy Land, you can play all day in the sun. You don't need a bed, you can stay up instead, and all you do is have fun, 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 and all you do is have fun. Topsy-Turvy, everything's upside down. Animals talk and toys can walk in a topsy-turvy town.
The toys live in Fruit Town, where the houses are made of fruit. And Torchy is in his pineapple house with Pom-Pom.
We've been up here such a long time, Pom-Pom, that I think we ought to go down and see Mr. Bumbledrop.
Why don't we fetch Mr. Bumbledrop here?
That's a good idea. I'll switch on my magic beam and ask him.
Will he be able to hear you such a long way away?
Of course he will. My beam is so magic that when it shines on anyone, I can speak to them as well as see them.
Hurry up, Torchy.
Sure enough, the light on Torchy's helmet grew brighter, and the beam shone across the sky until it reached the window of Mr. Bumbledrop's house.
What a bright light is in me eyes. It's woken me up. Why, it's Torchy's magic beam. Hello, Torchy.
Hello, Mr. Bumbledrop. Pom-Pom and I miss you and want you to come up here.
Why don't you come down?
We like living here. Is Bossy Boots behaving herself?
She certainly is. But you'd better switch off your magic beam now, Torchy. You don't want your battery to fade.
Goodbye for now.
Goodbye, Torchy. Goodbye, Pom-Pom.
Ooh, you better go home now, Pom-Pom. I'm tired.
Will you put my curlers in?
All right.
I do wish I wasn't the only poodle in the world with straight hair.
Never mind. We love you just the same.
That night, when all the toys were fast asleep, a strange noise could be heard. It was Daffy the donkey, crying as if his heart would break.
I'm so miserable, and it's all Torchy's fault. I used to live with Whirly the humming top in the far mountain, but I came to Fruitown to pull a sledge for Torchy. But now, Torchy doesn't need me to pull the sledge anymore, and I've got nothing to do. Watch out! Where are you going, Daffy? I'm sorry, Whirly. I didn't see you. Why aren't you asleep? I'm too miserable. Why aren't you asleep? Because you made so much noise braying that you've woken everybody up.
Do stop crying, Daffy, and tell us
Why you're crying? Because I haven't got a cart to pull, and I don't want to sit doing nothing.
I'll give you the sledge.
Thank you, Torchy. Where do you want me to pull it?
Nowhere.
What's the good of having a donkey and a sledge if you don't want me to pull it anywhere? Oh, I'm so miserable. Nobody wants to use me.
Please don't cry, Daffy. I'm sure one of the toys would love a little donkey. Come back to Fruitown, and in the morning I'll go on my bicycle to see King Dithers.
Who is he?
He's the king of Topsy-Turvy-Land and lives in an orange peel palace. I'm sure he'll know someone who wants a donkey.
Torchy rode to the palace on his penny-farthing bicycle, and the ting-a-ling bird sat on the handlebars like a bell.
I've got a penny farthing and it's going very fast. I ride the pedals round and see the trees go whizzing past. When I go ding-ding on the ting-a-ling, all the toys around can tell that the ting-a-ling will soon sing, 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 and sound just like a bell. I've got a penny farthing with a wheel both big and small, and when I ride upon my bike then I am very tall. Though I have no bell, I have got a bird, and his name is Ting-a-ling. When I tap his tail he lets out a wail, then he begins to sing.
At last, Torchy reached the Orange Peel Palace, and he heard a hammer banging in the distance.
Whatever can that noise be? It sounds as if King Dithers is building himself a house. The king doesn't need a house when he's got a palace. Well, he's so dithery, he might forget he's got a palace. Where are you, your majesty?
Down the road. Come and find me. Hello, Torchy. Why have you got my ting-a-ling bird?
He sits on my bicycle. I'm a bird bill, your majesty, and I always help anyone in trouble. What are you making?
Well, can't you see for yourself? I'm building oh, dear. I can't remember what it is I'm supposed to be building. What do you think it is, Torchy?
It looks like a coach to me.
Of course. That's exactly what it is. A coach. I'm tired of walking, and I want a coach to ride in.
Who's going to pull it for you?
Oh, good gracious. Oh, you're quite right. I must find someone to pull my coach. I can't pull it myself. Why, if I did, everyone would say I was a donkey.
I've got a donkey who would love to pull your coach for you.
Oh, why didn't you say that before? Well, bring him here at once. He can be one of my courtiers. Oh, I've always wanted a donkey of my own.
Torchy went back to Fool Town as quickly as he could.
Watch out, Torchy! I can see Daffy the donkey in front of us. Oh!
Watch out! You've hurt me.
I'm sorry, Daffy, but you were in the middle of the road, and I was in a hurry to come and see you. I've got wonderful news for you.
Well, don't just stand there like a donkey. Tell me what it is.
I found someone who has a beautiful coach, and they want you to pull it.
But a coach has got an engine.
I don't mean that sort of coach, and it belongs to King Dithers.
How clever you are, Torchy. Take me to him right away.
So Torchy bicycled all the way back down the road again, with Daffy the donkey trotting along behind.
Ah, there we are. The coach is ready, and all I need is a nanny goat. I'm sure that's not the right word. Maybe it's an elephant. Oh, dear. I'll never be able to remember.
For I am King Dithers, the dithery king, oh dithery, dithery, dee. I often go out when I want to go in. There's no one as silly as me. For I often smile when I ought to frown. And I stand up when I want to sit down. I haven't a country, I haven't a town. And I'll admit I've lost my crown. And I've even gone out in my dressing gown. I'm Dithers, the dithery king.
I beg your majesty, and I brought Daffy the donkey.
Ah, a donkey. Yes, I knew it had 4 legs. Oh, how do you do, Daffy? Oh, what a lovely voice you have. Oh, I can see we're going to be very happy together. Yes, I'll sit in my coach, and you can pull me.
Where do you want to go?
I don't know, and I don't care, but I'm very, very happy. Gee up, Daffy. Gee up.
Torchy, Torchy, the little battery boy. I'm a clever walkie-talkie toy with bright blue eyes and golden hair. I've a magic beam that can shine anywhere. Torchy, the little battery boy. Torchy, the battery boy. I'm a walkie-talkie toy. Press my switch, see my bulb start to gleam. It's the most magic light you have seen. Torchy, 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 Torchy. talky toy. Press my switch, see my bulb start to gleam. It's the most magic light you have seen.
This is a lollipop field, and you'll find it on Topsy-Turvy Land. Topsy-Turvy Land is really a twinkling star in the sky, and all the toys that used to belong to the naughty children live there.
Topsy-Turvy Land, you can do whatever you want. If you don't eat your greens, then there aren't any scenes, and no one says that you can't. In Topsy-Turvy Land, where icing sugar is snow, and there's only one rule, that you don't go to school, and no one ever says no. Oh no, no, no one ever says no. Topsy-turvy, everything's front to back. There's no such thing as punishments, and no such thing as a smack. In Topsy-Turvy Land, you can do whatever you please. We have lemonade flowers, you can drink them for hours, and cream buns all grow on trees. In
Torchy the battery boy is the leader, and he's got a rocket. But now, he and Pilliwig the clown are having a lot of fun playing hide and seek.
And all you do is have fun, 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 and all you do is have fun. Topsy-turvy, everything's upside down. Animals talk and toys can walk in a topsy-turvy town.
There you are, Pilliwig. It's your turn now.
I'm not playing anymore. I get tired quickly these days. Let's sit down and I'll clean my tooth.
That's not a toothbrush, you know. It's a scrubbing brush.
I like having a big tooth because it stops me telling fibs.
What do you mean?
Well, with such a big tooth, I have to tell the truth all the time.
You are funny, Pilliwig.
Yes, I am, aren't I? I got such a pain in my tummy. It's the collywobbles. Oh, dear. I get them every day.
Hello, Torchy. Why, Pilliwig, what's the matter with you? You aren't being funny.
Oh, I don't feel like being funny. Oh, I've got the collywobbles.
Oh, how dreadful. I get the pickle-poggles too.
Oh, do stop saying those ugly words, Flopsy.
I can't help it. I haven't enough stuffing inside me, and my head is so empty, I keep forgetting the proper words.
Then it's time you had some more stuffing in you. I'll ask Pom-Pom to let me cut some of her curls. I can't have you saying ugly words all the time.
No! Oh, what a pain! What a pain! Oh.
Poor Pilliwig. I'll go and get a hot water bottle for you.
I wonder where that pudding is. As soon as I've found her, I'll cut some of her curls and... Ooh. What a funny feeling I have in my tummy. I don't think I can walk anymore. Oh dear, I must have the collywobbles too. Wonder what it can be. I'll see if I can stand up. There, that's a bit better.
Flopsy went back to Cherry Cottage, and outside the door found Pom-Pom the poodle.
What's the matter with you, Pom-Pom?
I've got a awful pain in my tummy.
Oh.
What's the matter with you?
Oh, I've got a pain as well.
Torchy did not hear Flopsy call him, for he was walking along the road looking for Pom-Pom. And on the way, he passed lots of toys, all lying down and groaning.
Hello, are you feeling ill?
I certainly am. Oh, I've got such a pain in...
Why, Whirly, what are you doing here?
I was coming to see you, but I can't walk anymore.
This is terrible. I suppose you've got the collywobbles too. Yes, we have. Well, what have you been eating lately?
Some lollipops and cream buns. Lots of meatballs with a little bit of chocolate sauce and a lot of chocolate sauce with a little bit of meatball.
I'm sure there can't be anything wrong with lollipops and cream buns and chocolate sauce.
Oh, help me, Torchy. I'm feeling worse than ever.
Gosh, every single toy in Topsy-Turvy Land is ill. I'd better ask my magic beam to help me. Magic beam that is so bright, will you shine your lovely light? All the toys are in dreadful pain. Please show us how to be well again.
Torchy pressed the switch on his jacket, and the light in his helmet grew brighter and brighter. Across the fields it danced, and pointed straight to the Orange Peel Palace, where King Dithers lived.
Oh, what a bright light there is in my eyes. Oh, it must be the sun. Oh, no, it isn't. It's Torchy's magic beam. Well. Oh, that means Torchy's in trouble. And if the beam is pointing at me, then Torchy will soon be here.
Hello, Your Majesty.
Hello, Torchy. Oh, what's the matter?
We've all got the collywobbles, and when I asked my magic beam to help us, it pointed to you. We haven't eaten anything to upset our tummies. All we've had are bullseyes and lemonade and lollipops and cream buns.
Haven't you eaten any vegetables?
Oh, no. This is Topsy-Turvy Land, Your Majesty. The land where you can do whatever you want, and none of the toys want to eat vegetables.
Then they're very stupid. Yes. Vegetables are good for you. And if you eat cakes and sweets and chocolates all the time, you're bound to get the collywobbles. Look at me. I eat a carrot every day, and for my lunch I always have cabbage or spinach or cauliflower. Daffy the donkey is cooking it for me now.
They should eat vegetables. Then they'd be all right.
But we haven't any vegetables in Fruitown.
Then you'll have to grow some. Daffy, go and bring me a bag of seeds.
You're very kind, Your Majesty. As soon as I get back to Fruitown, I'll make all the toys dig a vegetable garden and plant the seeds.
I should hope so. And you must eat vegetables every day, as well as cakes and sweets. Plant the seeds straight away, and they should grow into vegetables by tomorrow morning.
Torchy and the toys planted the seeds in a field outside Fruitown.
I do hope these seeds grow by tomorrow. It's awful to have the collywobbles.
Oh, I still feel terrible.
So do I. Oh, come on. There are no more seeds to plant, so let's go to bed.
All the toys went to bed early because they were in such pain that they didn't want to play. Just listen to them groaning. Torchy couldn't sleep, and he was sitting up in bed reading a book.
Oh, my tummy! What horrible collywobbles I've got! I'm going to stay in bed all day tomorrow.
But the next morning, Squish and Gilly-Golly were waiting outside Torchy's house.
Squish! Gilly-Golly! Come quickly!
What is it?
I think the vegetables are growing. I'm sure I saw some leaves in the field. Torchy! Wake up! We're going to the field and we'll meet you there.
Come on, gang.
Hurry up, Torchy.
I'm getting dressed right away.
How lovely silly to eat vegetables. we live in fruit houses and we put fruit inside our tummies as well. I wouldn't mind having a carrot house instead of a lemon.
Oh, don't be so silly. Fruit's much nicer than vegetables. Go on, sing the Fruit Town song, Pom-Pom.
All right. All our town is made of fruit, just take a peep and see. Apples and pears and juicy cherries, red as red can be. Gooseberry chairs, walnut stairs, we can munch a lemon door, or lickety-lack a black-currant floor. So if you will come to Fruit Town, there's a pretty sight. If you're good, then I will promise you a great big bite. Oranges, golden plums, cherries ripe and red. And if you want to eat them up, we'll pick some more instead. All our town is made of fruit, just take a peep and see. Apples and pears and juicy cherries, red as red can be.
That was wonderful, Pom-Pom.
I'm glad you liked it, Torchy. Here, have a bit of my carrot. And remember what the doctor says.
What's that?
A carrot a day keeps the collywobbles away.
Torchy, 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 the little battery boy. I'm a clever walkie-talkie toy with bright blue eyes and golden hair. I've a magic beam that can shine anywhere. Torchy, Torchy, the little battery boy. Torchy, Torchy, the battery boy. I'm a walkie-talkie toy. Press my switch, see my bulb start to gleam. It's the most magic light you have seen. Torchy, 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 Torchy. Torchy, Torchy. Torchy, Torchy, the battery boy. I'm a walkie-talkie toy. Press my switch, see my bulb start to gleam. It's the most magic light you have seen.
If you look out of your window on a dark night, you will see a star that twinkles more brightly than any other. And if you could go closer to it, you would see its topsy-turvy land, where all the toys who used to belong to naughty children live. They built themselves a town made of fruit, and in the pineapple house lives Torchy, the battery boy. There he is now in bed, and lying next to him is bad boy Bogey. Torchy has a rocket and flies down to Earth to bring back naughty children. When children reach topsy-turvy land, they become the same size as the toys, and the toys teach them their manners. But Bogey's such a bad boy, he hasn't been taught his manners yet. Just watch him.
Good
not enough room in this bed for Torchy and me. Move over.
I can't move any more. I'm lying on the edge already.
Then you better lie on the floor.
Oh! What a horrid boy you are. You're getting nastier instead of better.
I won't get better until you give me back my toy Pongo the Pirate.
Pongo the Pirate was standing by the banana bridge.
Arr! What fun I'm going to have now that I've come to life. Arr, arr! Yes, I'll build myself a pirate ship, and I'll make the toys walk the plank. Yo-ho-ho, and a bottle of milk.
All our town is made of fruit, just take a peep and see.
Flopsy the rag doll was cleaning the windows of Cherry Cottage when Bogey came up to see her.
Good morning, Flopsy. How are you?
Would you like to help me clean the wiggle woggles?
What's a wiggle woggle?
It's a window.
Well, why didn't you say so in the first place?
Because I'd forgotten. My head's so empty that I often flop down and forget words.
You need some more stuffing. As it so happens, I've got some already.
Oh, how kind you are. Where is it?
Come and have a look. There's the stuffing, Flopsy. What do you think of it?
It's nuts and bolts.
Of course it is. And when I put it inside you, you won't fall down any more.
Oh, how lovely. You're a very kickle-cockle boy.
Oh, that's all right. Sit down and I'll stuff these through your seams.
While Bogey was playing this nasty trick on Flopsy, Pongo the Pirate had made himself a pirate ship out of half a grapefruit, and he made a lovely sail out of a pair of old trousers.
Now I'm going to look for a treasure chest and fill it with treasure. Yes, I'll go along and ask Whirly if he's got a treasure chest for me. Hello, Whirly. Do stop spinning. I want to talk to you.
What do you want?
Have you got a treasure chest?
I've got an old wooden box in my cave, but you can't have it.
So, he won't let me have the treasure chest, eh? Well, I'll wait until Whirly's gone out for a walk, and then I'll creep into his cave and take it. I wonder what bad boy Bogey is up to.
There you are, Flopsy. You won't flop down now, and your head won't be empty any more either.
Oh, how lovely. That means I won't say any ugly words.
You certainly won't. What a funny noise you make now.
Oh, I don't like it. I can't bend down, Bogey. I'm all stiff.
You'll never be able to bend down now. You're stuffed with pieces of old iron. Any old iron. Any old iron. Any old iron.
Oh, don't be so horrible. Please, take out the nuts and bolts.
Not me. I'm off.
Oh, what a horrid boy Bogey is. Oh, I can't walk properly now. I'll have to sit down. Oh, I can't bend. I'll just have to lie down. Oh dear, I do feel awful. Torchy, where are you?
You poor thing. Now lie quite still and I'll pull all the nuts and bolts out.
Oh, don't hurt me at all. Be careful. Oh.
While Torchy was taking out Flopsy's nuts and bolts, Pongo the Pirate had crept into Whirly's cave to steal the treasure chest.
Arr,
Thank goodness Whirly's gone away. I'll take this box out before he gets back. I wonder what's inside it. What's that in the corner? I'll bend closer and... help! Help! No, my aid! Let me out! Let me out!
No, I won't. So you wanted to steal this box, eh? I've good mind to shut you up in it.
Oh, I thought you'd gone out.
I changed my mind. Now be off with you before I hit you with my handle.
Pongo went back to his boat and climbed in.
I can't be a pirate unless I've got some gold. And I can't have any gold unless I got the treasure chest to put it in.
Pongo, let me hide in your boat.
Why?
Well, Torchy's looking for me. He's going to give me a punishment because I stuffed Flopsy with nuts and bolts.
Come on, Bogey. I want to take you to the Orange Pill Palace to see King Dithers.
I don't want to go.
He's got something nice for you.
Oh, that's different. I'll race you there.
How stupid Bogey is. Torchy wouldn't be able to catch me like that. Because I'm much too clever.
I'm Pongo, the pirate. I live in a grapefruit sloop. Ha-ha! And with my spyglass, I spy and I peer and snoop. Ha-ha! I'm Pongo, the pirate. I love to pinch and spank. If I should catch you, I'll make you walk the plank. Pongo bad, Pongo bold, Pongo always looks for gold. Pongo bad, Pongo bold, Pongo always looks for gold. Ha 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 ha! I'm Pongo, the pirate. I live in a grapefruit sloop. Ha-ha! And with my spyglass, I spy and I peer and snoop. Ha! I'm Pongo, the pirate. I love to pinch and spank. If I should catch you, I'll make you walk the plank. Pongo bad, Pongo bold, Pongo always looks for gold. Pongo bad, Pongo bold, Pongo always looks for gold. Ha ha ha!
I wish I could see what was happening to Bogey now. Maybe King Dithers has put him in the dungeon.
But King Dithers hadn't put Bogey into a dungeon at all. Instead, he had put him into a suit of armour.
Ah, you stuffed poor Flopsy with nuts and bolts and old iron. So now, I'm going to make you wear this suit of old iron and see how you like it.
Cool. I don't like it. I can't move properly.
It serves you right.
Ah, yes. You do look funny. Just like an old sardine tin. Now, where's the tin opener? I fancy sardines on toast for my tea.
Don't be so dithery and take me out of this suit at once.
Come on, Torchy. Let's go and have tea in the royal kitchen.
I want some food too.
Help yourself.
I can't see through my armour. I can't pick it up either.
Well, you'll just have to go hungry, won't you? There you are. Drink some of that.
Oh, stop it! Oh, you're making me wet. Oh, please. Please let me out. I'll never be naughty again. If you'll just let me out of this suit of armour.
Do you think that he's had enough of a punishment?
I think so. All right, Bogey. We'll set you free. And if you promise to be very good in future, I'll take you home in my rocket.
Oh, I'll be so glad to see my mummy and daddy, and I'll never be naughty again.
Torchy, 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 the little battery boy. I'm a clever walkie-talkie toy with bright blue eyes and golden hair. I've a magic beam that can shine anywhere. Torchy, Torchy, the little battery boy. Torchy, Torchy, the battery boy. I'm a walkie-talkie toy. Press my switch, see my bulb start to gleam. It's the most magic light you have seen. Torchy, 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 Torchy. Torchy, Torchy. Torchy, Torchy, the battery boy. I'm a walkie-talkie toy. Press my switch, see my bulb start to gleam. It's the most magic light you have seen.
King Dithers, the king of Topsy-Turvy-Land, lives in this orange peel palace. He's always dithering around, and he used to lose lots of things until he found the Pollikan bird. There's the bird now, sleeping in the sentry box. What a long beak he has.
Now, where's the Pollikan bird? I must find him at once. Ah, there he is. Wake up, Pollikan, and come into the palace. Oh, my crown is so heavy that I've got a most terrible footache. I mean a headache. Where is that Pollikan bird?
Here I am, here I am. What do you want, your majesty?
Well, I want to put my crown inside your beak. It's so heavy that it's hurting my head.
I'm tired of carrying your crown in my beak. It gives me toothache.
Well, I can't help that. You're the keeper of the royal treasure.
While the king was putting his crown inside the Pollikan's beak, Pongo the Pirate was sailing the sea in his grapefruit boat.
I'm Pongo the Pirate. I live in a grapefruit sloop. Ha-ha! And with my spyglass, I spy and I peer and snoop. Ha-ha! I'm Pongo the Pirate. I love to pinch and spank. If I should catch you, I'll make you walk the plank. Pongo bad, Pongo bold, Pongo always looks for gold. Pongo bad, Pongo bold, Pongo always looks for gold. Ha 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 ha! I'm Pongo the Pirate. I live in a grapefruit sloop. Ha ha! And with my spyglass I spy and I peer and snoop. Ha! I'm Pongo the Pirate. I love to pinch and spank. If I should catch you, I'll make you walk the plank. Pongo bad, Pongo bold, Pongo always looks for gold. Pongo bad, Pongo bold, Pongo always looks for gold. Ha 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 ha!
land over there, and a beautiful palace. If you have a palace, you must have a king. And if you have a king, you must have treasure. I think I'll creep up to the palace and see what I can see.
Oh, I do feel better without my crown. Yes. Now guard it carefully, Pollikan. What's the matter? Can't you speak properly?
It's very difficult. I've got my beak full of your crown, your gold chain, and your silver medals.
Well, never mind. I'll take them out tomorrow and wear them, and you can have the day off.
So, that's where the king hides his treasures. If I want to steal it, I'll have to steal the Pollikan first. Yes. I'll go and talk to him and pretend to be his friend. Hello, Pollikan. My name's Pongo, and I live in a grapefruit boat. How lucky you are. I wish I lived in a boat. Well, why don't you come for a sail with me? I couldn't do that. The king might want to wear his crown, and I've got it in my beak. Look. Oh, what a lovely crown. You come for a sail with me. The king's fast asleep, and you'll be back here before he wakes up. Oh, all right then.
Pongo and the Pollikan sailed the sea, and the bird was having a wonderful time when suddenly he started to groan.
What's the matter? It's King Dithers' crown. It's so heavy. It always gives me toothache. Then take it out for a little while. I daren't. Come on now. I won't tell the king. Take out the crown and all the other treasure. Give your beak a rest. All right.
Well, what do you mean by coming into the throne room when I'm asleep?
When I came in, I didn't know you would be asleep.
Oh, of course you knew. The Pollikan bird told you.
I haven't seen Pollikan. He's not in the century box.
What? Not in the century box? But he must be there.
Maybe he's gone for a walk.
Oh, he wouldn't dare do that. Oh, he's got all my beak in his treasure. I mean, he's got all my treasure in his beak. What am I saying?
Maybe Pollikan's been stolen.
Oh, good gracious. Help! Help! Fire! Police! Ambulance! Oh, find the Pollikan at once.
I'll fly back to Fruitown and ask Torchy to help us.
That's a good idea. Go there quickly. Hurry, hurry, hurry. Oh, where's my golden crown?
The ting-a-ling bird flew in the sky, and soon he could see Fruitown. Torchy pressed the switch on his jacket, and the beam in his helmet grew brighter and shone all the way across Topsy-Turvy Land to the grapefruit boat.
Now then, Pollikan, I've got the treasure, and I'm not going to give it back to you.
What a wicked pirate you are.
I am, aren't I? I know lots of nasty things to do. I learned them when I lived on Earth. I belonged to that bad boy Bogey. Now then, walk the plank.
If I do, I'll fall into the sea.
Exactly. And you'll have to swim all the way back to shore.
Oh, ting-a-ling! Pongo's making Pollikan walk the plank. Whatever can I do to save poor old Pollikan?
Please don't make me swim in the sea. It's cold and wet.
Well, I'll buy you an hot water bottle tomorrow.
The wicked pirate! Oh, what can I do? What can I know! I'll shine my light on Pongo's eyes, and then he won't be able to see properly.
If you haven't walked the plank by the time I count 3, I'll push you off myself.
I don't do that.
1,
No.
2, 3. What's that light? The light in my eyes. I can't see. Help! Help!
Pongo's fallen into the sea instead of me. That serves you right, Pongo. Now you'll have to swim back to the shore instead.
Oh, my magic beam has worked, ting-a-ling. I'll race down to the shore and meet the Pollikan. I'll fly and tell King Dithers.
Thank goodness I'm safe at last. Oh, Torchy, how did you know I'd be here?
My magic beam told me, and it was my light that shone into Pongo's eyes. But where is the pirate?
Oh, I've never had such a long swim in my life. Oh, I'm so tired, I can't even talk.
You're a wicked pirate.
Yes. Well, I have a good mind to lock you up in my dungeon.
Oh, please, don't do that. I'll be a very good pirate from now on. Please, don't lock me up.
Oh. Oh, all right. Yes. But don't let me catch you near my palace again.
Torchy, the little battery boy. I'm a clever walkie-talkie toy with bright blue eyes and golden hair. I'm a magic beam that can shine anywhere. Torchy, the little battery boy. Torchy, the battery boy. I'm a walkie-talkie toy. Press my switch, see my bulb start to gleam. It's the most magic light you have seen. Torchy, 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 Torchy. boy. I'm a walkie-talkie toy. Press my switch, see my bulb start to gleam. It's the most magic light you have seen.
In topsy-turvy. If you look out of your window on a dark night, you will see a star that twinkles more brightly than any other. And if you could go closer to it, you would see its topsy-turvy land, where all the toys who used to belong to naughty children live.
Topsy-turvy land, where icing sugar is snow, and there's only one rule, that you don't go to school, and no one else.
Pilliwig the clown and Ina were sitting in the lollipop field, which is in topsy-turvy land.
Now come closer. I want to measure this cardigan. Hold your arms higher. That's right, that's better. I just need to knit a few more rows. I wish you'd knit a scarf to put around my tooth. It gets cold at night. That's because I'm a clown.
Hi, Pilliwig. Hi, Ina. Stick 'em up, both of you. I want to squirt you with my water pistol.
What for?
Because I'm Squish the Space Boy. And when I squish the trigger, water squishes out.
If you squirt water on us, I'll knock you over.
You'll have to catch me first.
Oh, what a nasty thing to do. Come here.
No.
I'll never be able to run fast enough to catch him. I'm going to go and tell Torchy.
Torchy had gone to see Flopsy, the rag doll, who was sewing a shirt for him.
It's very kind of you to make me a shirt, Flopsy, and I'd like to buy you a present.
I don't want a pickle poggle, thank you. I'd much rather have a ride on your bicycle.
Well, it isn't safe for you to ride on it. You're always falling down.
Oh, then you must get me some more stuffing.
Oh dear, that means cutting off a bit of Pom-Pom's hair. And I don't know where she is. Pom-Pom? Pom-Pom the poodle? Where are you?
You should have a whistle. Then you'll be able to call her.
What a good idea. I'll find myself a piece of tin and make one. I'll be back soon, Flopsy.
Oh dear. Now I'm all by myself. And I've no one to talk to.
Pilliwig hurried down the road and found Torchy sitting by a bush making a whistle.
I want to talk to you about Squish.
Oh, look at this first, Pilliwig. Isn't it good?
Oh, not bad. Can it whistle?
Of course it can whistle. Listen!
You nearly blew my head off.
I'm sorry, but I had to make a loud whistle so that Pom-Pom could hear me.
I'm sure she can hear that no matter where she is.
The poodle was at home, making herself look pretty.
What's that? It's a whistle, and I haven't heard one since I lived on Earth with Mr. Bumbledrop. I'd better go and see who's calling me. Your whistle doesn't seem to be working, Torchy. You've blown it twice, and Pom-Pom hasn't heard you.
Yes, she has. Here she is.
Were you calling, Torchy?
Yes.
What do you want?
I want some of your hair to stuff inside Flopsy the rag doll, because she's falling down all the time.
I'm not going to give her any more of my hair. She's had too much of it already. Come on, Pom-Pom, be a good dog. I won't. I won't. I won't. I won't. Fancy Torchy wanting some of my beautiful hair. Flopsy's had so much of it already that I'm nearly bald. He's calling me again, but I won't go. Oh, dear. I suppose I'd better see what Torchy wants, or he'll be angry with me. What's the matter?
Torchy was whistling for you, and he swallowed the whistle.
Well, sniff a lamppost. That's Wuffle. Does it hurt you, Torchy?
Oh,
Gracious! Can't you talk properly? You do sound funny.
don't get cross, Torchy. You'd better ask your magic beam to help you. Huh? Oh, well, I never. Torchy can't use his magic beam because he can't talk. And his beam will only work if we ask it a question.
Then we must ask the other toys if they can help us. I'll go to the far mountain and talk to Whirly.
Whirly the humming top had gone for a spin outside his cave.
Whirly, I want to talk to you. Do stop spinning. You're making me giddy. What's wrong? Torchy's swallowed a tin whistle and can't talk anymore.
That's a dangerous thing to do. He should have been more careful.
Well, it's too late now. Do you know how we can get the whistle out?
Oh, I'll have to think. Let me see. I must whirl round. I can only think properly when I'm spinning.
Whirly made his neck longer and then pushed it up and down very quickly so that he began to spin.
Have you thought of something?
No, I haven't, but I'm still thinking.
Well, hurry up and think of an idea.
Oh, don't be impatient.
I've just thought of something.
What?
We'll have to pull the whistle out of Torchy.
But how can we do it?
With a magnet.
What a good idea. Can you give me the magnet?
I haven't got one, but I'm sure someone on Topsy-Turvy Land has.
Well, you ask all the toys who live on the farm mountain, and I'll ask all the toys in Fruit Town.
When Pom-Pom reached Fruit Town, she found Gilly-Golly and Squish sitting outside Torchy's pineapple house.
I'm so worried about Torchy.
If only he'd get better, I'd never squirt my water pistol on anyone again.
We must find a magnet.
I haven't got one.
Neither have I.
And I'm sure none of the toys in Fruit Town have one either.
How wiffle. I'll go into Torchy and tell him. Please don't cry. Oh, it's all my fault. If you hadn't whistled for me to come back and see you, you wouldn't have swallowed it. Poor Torchy. I do hope Whirly can find a magnet. It will be terrible if he can't.
But Whirly couldn't find a magnet anywhere, and he walked and walked until he was so tired that he had to sit down.
Oh dear, my flippers are flipping me. Why, there's King Dithers in his coach. Maybe he'll give me a ride. Hello, Daffy. How do you do, King Dithers?
Oh, how do I do what?
I don't know.
Well, you shouldn't ask a question if you don't know the answer. Now, mind out of the way, Whirly, please. I'm in a hurry to get back to my palace.
And I'm too hot and tired to pull the coach any more.
Now, don't be such an obstinate donkey. Have you forgotten that you promised to pull my coach all the time?
Of course I haven't forgotten. Elephants forget, but donkeys remember.
Then you must also remember that you work for me. Gee up at once.
I tell you that I'm too tired to pull your coat. My feet are killing me. Look. I trod on a nail, and it's nearly broken my horseshoe. How funny. Fancy a donkey wearing a horseshoe. They're just like magnets, and all the time I keep picking up nails with my feet. Did you say magnets? Why, that's just what I'm looking for. Come to Fruit Town at once and pull the whistle out of Torchy's throat.
Would you like a drink of water, Torchy? Maybe I'll bang you on the back. That might shake the whistles out of you. Oh, please forgive me. I didn't mean to hurt you. What is it? Why, it's Daffy the donkey and King Dithers. You'd better go and see what they want.
No. I've come to help you. My horseshoes are magnets, and I can pull the whistle out of your throat.
Now lie on the ground, Torchy, and Daffy will put his foot over your mouth.
There's no need to be afraid. I won't hurt you. Now then. Oh, I think the whistle's coming out. Go! Yes, it's hanging on my shoe. Oh, what a clever donkey I am.
You certainly are. Thank you, Daffy. I'll be very careful that I never swallow a whistle again. Torchy, the little battery boy. I'm a clever walkie-talkie toy with bright blue eyes and golden hair. I've a magic beam that can shine anywhere. Torchy, the little battery boy. Torchy, the battery boy. I'm a walkie-talkie toy. Press my switch, see my bulb start to gleam. It's the most magic light you have seen. Torchy. Torchy, the battery boy. I'm a walkie-talkie toy. Press my switch, see my bulb start to gleam. It's the most magic light you have
Torchy is riding his penny-farthing bicycle along the road in Topsy-Turvy-Land. No people live here, only toys, who used to belong to naughty children.
I do love riding my bicycle, and the ting-a-ling bird makes a wonderful bell. Why, there's Pom-Pom the poodle.
Hello, Torchy. Don't you think I look beautiful today?
No, I don't.
What a nasty thing to say. Flopsy brushed me for nearly an hour this morning.
Then she's silly because you're much too vain.
I'm a very pretty poodle, My intelligence is great, and there's only one thing wrong with me. My curly hair is straight. I'm Pom-Pom the Poodle and I try to please. I like chocolate sauces and always sniff trees. I curl my eyelashes and sharpen my toes and sprinkle black powder on my shiny nose. I'm Pom-Pom the Poodle, my voice is quite gruff. Although I am tiny, I'm often quite rough. My hair is so straight, I need a permanent wave. And to keep me this shape, I admit that I shave. I'm Pom-Pom the Poodle. I can smell something. I do believe there's a chocolate puddle nearby. Will you take my handbag home with you?
Why?
I can't run on four legs if I have to hold my handbag, and when I smell chocolate, I must find it quickly.
All right, then. Give me your handbag.
Torchy climbed on his bike again and cycled down the road. Soon he reached the cave in the far mountain.
Are you at home, Whirly?
Here I am, Torchy. You're just the toy I wanted to see.
Why?
Oh, I've got a stiff neck, and I can't whirl. Look, I can stretch my neck all right, but it's very difficult for me to lower it again. And unless I can lift my neck up and down quickly, I can't whirl.
What a shame. I'll ask my magic beam to help us. Magic beam that is so bright, will you shine your lovely light? I want to help the humming top, so shine on the answer and do not stop. Now I'll press my switch and see what the magic beam says.
Torchy's light grew brighter until it shone into one of the caves.
My magic beam says the answer is here.
I don't see how the cave is going to make my neck better.
Let's go inside and see what we can find. My goodness, it is dark in here.
Wait for me, Torchy. I can't see you. Oh, what was that?
I don't know. Oh, there it is again. I can see a strange shadow on the wall. Oh, what can it be?
Oh, Sparky the Dragon. You've met him before. Sparky, where are you?
At the back of the cave, having a lunch.
Hello, Dragon. What are you eating?
Hot pot, and it's such a hot, hot pot that it makes my breath smoke. Have some.
No thanks, it'll burn me.
Of course it won't. It's wonderful to breathe out hot air. I can make this cave as warm as I like. And when I go to bed at night, I never need a hot water bottle.
What do you do?
I just puff some breath between the blankets, and I'm as warm as toast. I never have cold feet or hands, and I never get a stiff neck.
Oh, now I know why my magic beam sent us here. You can help Whirly get rid of his stiff neck. Come on, Whirly. Let Sparky breathe hot air on you.
I don't see how it can help, but you might as well try.
There, will that do?
A bit more, please. Oh, it's so warm. My neck is beginning to feel better already. Look! I can straight up and down quickly again. Hooray! I can whirly properly now.
You're a very helpful dragon. Would you like to come and have tea with me?
I don't drink tea, but I'd love to have a cup of curry sauce.
Will you come too, Whirly?
No thanks. I'm going for a spin. Bye-bye.
Torchy and Sparky went back to Torchy's pineapple house.
Make yourself comfortable, Sparky. I'll lay the table and... good gracious. Look at the dirty marks all over everything.
It smells like chocolate.
Chocolate? Why, it must have been Pom-Pom looking for her handbag. Pom-Pom! Come here. Come here at once.
Were you calling me, Torchy?
Yes, I was. Look at the nasty brown marks you've made all over my house. You've got to clean up all the mess. Get a mop and some water.
I don't like using a mop and water. It'll make me all wet, and then all my curls will come out. Can't I lick the floor with my tongue?
No, you can't. Now go and get the mop.
Torchy and Sparky have gone out, and I must clean the house before they come back. It's awfully hard. I'm getting all wet, and my curls will come out.
Pom-Pom went on cleaning, and Torchy and Sparky sat outside the house and waited.
Do you think we can go inside now?
We'd better wait another few minutes. Why, here comes Flopsy.
Oh, you're Dickle-Dockle the Dragon. My name's Sparky. I've come to invite you to tea.
Oh, can I come too?
Of course. I want everybody to come. Even Pom-Pom.
She's cleaning my house, so you can go inside and ask her.
All right. Hello, Poodle. I want you to come to my party.
I can't come to a party with straight hair.
Please don't cry, Pom-Pom. Fetch your basket of curlers, and I'll put them in for you.
It's no good, Flopsy. My hair's so wet it won't curl for hours and hours.
Oh, I never thought of that. Pom-Pom won't come to the party because her hair is straight, and it will take hours to dry. What a shame. And she's cleaned the house beautifully.
Maybe I can rub her dry with a towel.
I wish we had a dog's hairdressing shop in Topsy-Turvy Land. Then I could go and sit under the dryer.
Oh, Pom-Pom. I've got a dryer for you. Now go back to your lemon house and ask Flopsy to put your curlers in.
There you are, Pom-Pom. I've put in all your curlers. And now we must wait for Torchy to bring the dryer.
Well, I do hope he wasn't joking.
I've got a dryer for you.
I've got my curlers in now, Torchy. Where's the hairdryer? Don't be so silly. That's Sparky.
I know it is, but he's a dragon, and he breathes hot air and smoke. If you go close to him, you'll be dry in next to no time.
I hope you're right. Come on, Sparky. What lovely hot breath you have. Oh, breathe on me again. got a dragon hairdryer of my very own, and my curls are dry already. Oh, thank you, Sparky.
It's very handy to have a dragon around the house. You'll have to come to Fruitown every Monday, Sparky.
Why, Torchy?
That's when we do our washing. And if you breathe on all the wet clothes, we need never hang them on the line to dry.
Torchy, 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 the little battery boy. I'm a clever walkie-talkie toy with bright blue eyes and golden hair. I've a magic beam that can shine anywhere. Torchy, Torchy, the little battery boy. Torchy, Torchy, the battery boy. I'm a walkie-talkie toy. Press my switch, see my bulb start to gleam. It's the most magic light you have seen. Torchy, 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 Torchy. Torchy, Torchy. Torchy, Torchy, the battery boy. I'm a walkie-talkie toy. Press my switch, see my bulb start to gleam. It's the most magic light you have seen.
Mr. Bumbledrop is digging in his garden and feeling very lonely.
I wish Pom-Pom and Torchy would come back from the Twinkling Star and live with me. Still, they're having such a good time up there that I don't suppose I'll ever see them again. I'm sure they've forgotten all about me.
But up in the Twinkling Star, which is called Topsy-Turvy-Land, Torchy and Pom-Pom were in the playground with Squish, and they hadn't forgotten Mr. Bumbledrop at all.
I think we should go down to Earth and see my master again. It's time I was shaved, you know. My hair's getting much too long.
I wonder how bad boy Bogey's getting on. He was a very difficult child when he was here.
Switch on your beam, Torchy, and see what Bogey's doing.
All right.
Magic beam that is so bright, will you shine your lovely light? Is Bogey behaving as he should? Is he bad or is he good?
Torchy switched on his magic beam, and the light in his helmet grew brighter and shone all the way down to Earth and right inside Bogey's house, where Bogey's mother, Mrs. Meanymouth, had just come in from shopping.
Did you buy me a present, Mum?
No, I didn't.
Oh, but I want a present.
Oh, be quiet, or I'll box your ears for you.
I'll box your ears back. No! You hurt me. I don't love you anymore. I'm going to run away.
Oh, I'll tell your daddy when he comes home, and he'll deal with you.
I don't care. Daddy's stupid too. Oh, no one will ever make me behave myself. Cool. Thank goodness Torchy can't see me, or he would be cross.
But Torchy could see him, and he was terribly cross.
Well, what do you think of that?
You'll have to bring Bogey back here.
I suppose so. Come on, Pom-Pom, it's getting late, so we'd better go to the rocket right away.
It was dark when Torchy and Pom-Pom reached the rocket, which was standing in the lollipop field. Torchy and Pom-Pom went inside the rocket, and Torchy switched on the engine.
I can see Squish waving us goodbye. Goodbye, Squish.
Bye, Torchy. Bye, Pom-Pom. Come back soon.
The noise of the rocket grew louder, and slowly it soared into the air and flew down to Earth. Past the stars and the moon it went, faster and faster.
Look, Pom-Pom. I can see Mr. Bumbledrop's house, but I can't see Mr. Bumbledrop. Oh, I suppose he's sitting by the fire.
And that's exactly where Mr. Bumbledrop was. He was so fast asleep that he didn't hear the rocket land, and he didn't even hear the front door open.
That sounded just like my little woolly pom-pom. Yes, I must have been dreaming. Well, bless me soul. It isn't a dream at all. You're back.
Hello, dear Mr. Bumbledrop. Are you pleased to see us?
Of course I am. But I didn't expect you.
I found out that Bogey was being naughty again, so I'm going to take him back to Topsy-Turvy-Land.
That's a good idea.
It's going to be jolly difficult. He won't want to go to Topsy-Turvy-Land.
Well, we'll have to think of a way of making him go, won't we?
The following afternoon, Bogey went into Mr. Bumbledrop's garden to have a ride on the swing.
Why, there's Pom-Pom. Cool. I'm not going to ride on the swing now. I've a much better idea. Come here, Pom-Pom. Don't bark at me. Don't. I've a present for you. That's right. Come closer now. I'm jolly glad Mr. Bumbledrop isn't here to see me.
But Mr. Bumbledrop could see what Bogey was doing, and he was very cross indeed.
Just look what a nasty trick Bogey's played on Pom-Pom. Oh, you've got to take him up to Topsy-Turvy-Land and teach him a lesson.
I'll go and wait inside the rocket, and you try and make Bogey go in it.
Yes, I'll do my best. Oh, my poor poodle. Just look at him.
I've tied a tin can on your tail and you'll never be able to get it off. Get off me! Get off me, you horrid dog!
You shouldn't tie a can on a dog's tail, Bogey.
Yes, I should. And if I had another, I'd tie that on her tail too.
Oh, would you now? Well, there's another can inside the rocket, but you're not going to have it.
Yes, I am. I'll get it now.
Won't Bogey be surprised when Torchy closes the rocket doors and they start to fly away?
Stop the rocket! I don't want to go to Topsy-Turvy-Land.
Then you shouldn't be so naughty.
Let me out!
Oh, no. I think Squish is going to be very pleased to see you.
The next morning, Squish the space boy with a water pistol was having a swing in the playground.
Gee, I can hear the noise of a rocket. I bet that's Torchy. Why, his rocket has landed in the lollipop field. Hooray! I'll go meet him.
When Squish reached the lollipop field, Bogey was on the ground.
I don't want to stay here. Take me back.
You needn't make such a noise. You're not bigger than we are anymore, so you can't tell us what to do.
Of course I'm bigger than you. You're just a toy. Oh,
I've gone smaller.
Grown-ups and children always get smaller when they reach Topsy-Turvy Land. Now sit down again, and I'm going to teach you how to behave yourself.
Stop it.
Pipe down, brother. Now then, Torchy, what naughty thing did he do on Earth?
I'll sing you the naughty children's song, and you'll be able to hear for yourself. So many naughty children, I don't know what to do. So many naughty children, just you and you and you. They never say please or thank you. They don't ever close a door. They scribble all over the bedroom walls and leave their clothes on the floor. So many naughty children, lots of girls and boys who never mind their manners and never care for toys. They never wash their ears or neck, they've dirty fingernails. They pull the wings off butterflies and tie cans of puppy dogs' tails. What shall we do to them? Send them up to bed. If they are naughty again, then smack them hard instead. So many naughty children, I don't know what to do. So many naughty children, just you and you and you.
Gee, was he doing all those things?
Well, not all of them, but he did tie a can onto Pom-Pom's tail.
Is that so? Well, I know where I can find a tail, and I'm going to tie it onto Bogey. Now, come on, Bogey. Get up.
No.
Then I'll squirt you with my water pistol. Like that.
Oh, stop it.
Well, get up and follow me.
Squish took Bogey to the magic wood and plaited some leaves together to make a tail.
There, I finished the tail, and I'll sew it on the back of your trousers. And then you'll look like a bogey dog. Now, turn round and let me fix the tail on you.
What are you going to do afterwards?
I'll tie a tin can on it, just like you did to Pom-Pom.
No, don't do it, please, don't do it.
But Squish didn't take any notice. And later that day, Bogey walked through Fruit Town with a tin can tied on his tail.
Bad boy Bogey's here again. You do look ridiculous. Don't laugh at me. I can't help it. Oh, look at Bogey's tail with a can on the end.
What a funny sight!
Let's go and tell all the other toys. Please, Flopsy, take my tail off.
No, I won't, you bad boy. You do look funny.
I don't look funny at all. And I hate everybody laughing at me.
Then you shouldn't be such a big old bogger boy.
I promise I'll be very good from now on. I'll find Squish and tell him I'll never be naughty again.
With the tail and the tin bumping behind him, Bogey hurried down the road to where Squish and Torchy were sitting.
I'll never be naughty again. Please take off my tail.
Now you know how Pom-Pom felt when you did it to her.
Yes, I do. And I'll never do it again.
Okay, then. Bend over and I'll take off your tail. There.
Thank you. Can I go back to Earth now, Torchy?
Of course you can. But remember, from now on, you've got to be good. Torchy, 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 the little battery boy. I'm a clever walkie-talkie toy with bright blue eyes and golden hair. I've a magic beam that can shine anywhere. Torchy, Torchy, the little battery boy. Torchy, Torchy, the battery boy. I'm a walkie-talkie toy. Press my switch, see my bulb start to gleam. It's the most magic light you have seen. Torchy, 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 Torchy. toy. Press my switch, see my bulb start to gleam. It's the most magic light you have seen.
King Dithers, the king of Topsy-Turvy-Land, lives in an orange peel palace. There's his beautiful coach, with Daffy the donkey waiting to pull it.
Oh, I'm very hungry. It must be time for lunch.
Ah, you can't have lunch yet. No. I want you to take me for a ride.
I can't pull the coach, Your Majesty, until I've had something to eat.
But you had a big breakfast a little while ago.
I know I did. I had a whole plate of cereal, 425 cornflakes with 10½ teaspoonfuls of milk.
Good gracious me. How do you remember?
Because I tie a knot in my ear to remember names, and a knot in my tail to remember numbers.
Well, remember to pull the coach. I want to go out for a ride.
I'm too hungry to walk.
What an obstinate donkey you are. I suppose you'd better go and make yourself some lunch after all. Oh, dear.
Thank you, King Dithers, and I'll make you a lovely fried egg.
Oh, dear. I'm so hungry I could do with a drink. Oh, no. I'm more dithery than usual today.
For I am King Dithers, the dithery king, oh dithery, dithery, dee. I often go out when I want to go in. There's no one as silly as me. For I often smile when I ought to frown. And I stand up when I want to sit down. For I am King Dithers, the dithery king, oh dithery, dithery, dee. I drink with a knife and I eat with a spoon. There's no one as silly as me. I haven't a country, I haven't a town. And I'll admit I've lost my crown. And I've even gone out in my dressing gown. I'm Dithers, the dithery king. Oh, dear.
Daffy? Daffy, where are you?
Oh, I'm in terrible trouble.
What is the matter?
Have a look at the egg and see for yourself.
Good gracious, it's covered in soot.
I know. I put the egg on the trolley while I was making you some toast, and a big wind blew down the chimney and blew soot all over the kitchen.
Oh, what a cheek.
We'll have to get a chimney sweep.
Well, call one.
There isn't a chimney sweep in Topsy-Turvy-Land.
Oh, dear, this is terrible. I'll put on my gold chain and drive to Fruitown and find a chimney sweep for myself. Now then, where is my gold chain? Oh, dear. I'm always dithering around looking for things I've lost. Oh, dear, dear, dear.
The Pollikan bird has got your chain.
Ah, so he has, yes. Why didn't you tell me that before? Well, I'll go to the sentry box and find him.
The Pollikan bird was walking up and down outside the sentry box, singing to himself.
I'm Pollikan, clever Pollikan. Whatever you can do, Pollikan. I'm not a fish, and I'm not a bird. When I sing, it's the funniest thing you've heard. For Pollikan keeps everything in his beak. That is why poor Polly can't speak.
No. Stop singing, Pollikan, and give me my gold chain. It's in your beak. No, it isn't. It's on the floor. I took it out so that I could sing properly. Well, pick it up and give it to me. I want to go to Fruitown.
As soon as King Dithers had put on his chain, Daffy the donkey pulled the coach to Fruitown.
Giddy up, Daffy, please, giddy up.
In Fruitown live all the toys who used to belong to naughty children. Torchy, the battery boy, is the leader, and he's having tea in his pineapple with Pilliwig the clown and Ina.
I love going out for tea. It was very kind of you to invite me, Torchy. And now I think I'll dip my head in the trifle.
What for?
Because I'm a clown, and I want to make you laugh.
What a silly thing to do.
And it's very rude.
Well, if you don't think I'm being funny, Torchy, then I'll fall into the cake.
Oh, stop it, Pilliwig. You're spoiling the food.
Oh, hit him. He's very rude indeed, and I don't like him at all. He's spoiled all the cake, and now we can't eat it. Oh, I'm so sad.
Fancy laughing when you're sad.
I always laugh. Dogs bark and cats meow, but hyenas can only laugh.
Yes, I'm very pleased about it. That's why you're my friend. Because no matter what I do, Ina always laughs at me.
Well, she'd better laugh at you in your own home. You've spoilt my tea party, and I don't want you to stay here any more.
Oh, but Torchy...
No, go away. I'm cross with you.
You really did behave badly, Pilliwig.
But I thought I was being funny.
Well, you weren't. You were rude. Very rude indeed.
Oh, dear. I must try and do something good. Then perhaps Torchy will be friends with me again. Oh, Your Majesty! Well, is Torchy in Fruitown? Yes, he is. And he's cross with me. But if I do a good deed, I'm sure he'll be friends with me again. Ah, yes. Well, I know a good deed for you to do. I'm looking for a chimney swap. A chimney swoop. A ship... dear.
You mean a chimney sweep to sweep the palace chimneys?
Well, can you find us one, Pilliwig? I'll sweep the chimney for you, if you can let me have the brushes. I'm sure we can manage that. Come back with me in the coach. Now, here are the chimney brushes, Pilliwig, and that's the chimney I want you to sweep. My, it's a very big chimney, isn't it? Ooh, and it's very dark. Yes, that's because it's full of soot. Yes, you'll have to clean it carefully. Wriggle the brush backwards and forwards in the chimney. Oh, please do forgive me. Oh, that's all right. Oh! I'll go into the throne room and you can have tea with me when you've finished. Oh, my! These brushes look big and the chimney looks dirty. I wish Ina were here to help me. I wonder where she is.
Hi, Ina. Oh, what's the matter with you?
I'm looking for Pilliwig.
I think he's gone to the Orange Peel Palace.
Thank you. I'll go and call for him.
Goodness me! I never realized it was so difficult to clean a chimney. I'd better be careful not to make my suit dirty. Oh,
was a new one. I'll just wiggle the brush a few more times and then I'll be finished. Oh, I do hope King Dithers has got a lovely tea for me.
But I won't cut the cake until Pilliwig comes in. Yes, he deserves a very big piece for cleaning my chimney. Can I have a piece, do? Oh, no, you better take my gold medals out of your beak first of all. Yes, otherwise you'll cover them with cream. I wish Pilliwig would hurry up. Oh, dear. I'm sure he must have finished the chimney by now.
Oh. There's a big lump of soot stuck in the corner. Oh!
Yes, well, if Pilliwig isn't here in another minute, I'll eat all the cake myself.
Good afternoon, Your Majesty. I've come for my friend the clown.
Oh, yes. Well, he's sweeping the chimney for me. Oh, good gracious. Oh, who's that? Look, it's a ghost, it's a ghost, it's a ghost. Oh.
Ghosts aren't black. They're white.
Please, I'm not a ghost. I'm Pilliwig. I got soot all over me and soot inside me. I think I'm going to be sick.
Oh, dear. Well, I never. Oh, what a mess.
How terrible.
Please, it's nothing to laugh at.
I'm not laughing.
Oh, poor Pilliwig. Yes, well, you'll have to have a bath in whitewash to get clean again. But never mind. I'll take you to Torchy's house in my coach and tell him what a good deed you did.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Then Torchy and I can be friends again. Right.
Torchy, 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 the little battery boy. I'm a clever walkie-talkie toy with bright blue eyes and golden hair. I've a magic beam that can shine anywhere. Torchy, Torchy, the little battery boy. Torchy, Torchy, the battery boy. I'm a walkie-talkie toy. Press my switch, see my bulb start to gleam. It's the most magic light you have seen. Torchy, 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 Torchy. Torchy, Torchy. Torchy, Torchy, the battery boy. I'm a walkie-talkie toy. Press my switch, see my bulb start to gleam. It's the most magic light you have seen.
If you look into the sky on a dark night, you'll see a twinkling star, which is really Topsy-Turvy Land. And all the toys who used to belong to naughty children live there. But it isn't only children who are naughty, toys are naughty too. And there's one toy called Pongo the Pirate, who's very naughty indeed. When he lived on Earth, he belonged to bad boy Bogey. And now that he's come to life on Topsy-Turvy Land, he's just as naughty as Bogey was.
I'm Pongo, the pirate. I live in a grapefruit sloop, ha-ha! And with my spyglass I spy and I peer and snoop. Ha-ha! I'm Pongo, the pirate. I love to pinch and spank. If I should catch you, I'll make you walk the plank. Pongo bad, Pongo bold, Pongo always looks for gold. Pongo bad, Pongo bold, Pongo always looks for gold. Ha 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 ha! I'm Pongo, the pirate. I live in a grapefruit sloop. Ha-ha! And with my spyglass I spy and I peer and snoop. Ha! I'm Pongo, the pirate. I love to pinch and spank. If I should catch you, I'll make you walk the plank. Pongo bad, Pongo bold, Pongo always looks for gold. Pongo bad, Pongo bold, Pongo always looks for gold. Ha ha ha! Now, I wonder what I can do with myself today. I need someone to live here and do the cooking for me. But no one wants to live with a pirate, so we'll have to kidnap someone. Now who shall it be? I'll have a look through my spyglass and see. I spy with my good eye Squish, the space boy. Squish is no good for me, because he might squirt water into my soup, and I wouldn't like that at all. I'd better find somebody else. I spy with my little eye. Sparky the Dragon.
Sparky was in his cave in the far mountain, making himself lunch.
This is going to be the hottest hot pot I've ever eaten. Dragons must eat hot food or they can't blow smoke and sparks.
Sparky's no good for me. If he blows smoke and sparks in my boat, he might set it alight. I spy with my little eye Flopsy, the rag doll.
Flopsy was making herself a pudding.
But this is Topsy-Turvy Land, the land where you can do whatever you want. So I made myself a pudding with tapioca, semolina, sago and rice all mixed up together. Won't it be tickle-doggle? I'll eat it all up. Oh, and then maybe I'll be sickle-soggle.
Aha! Flopsy is just the one for me. I love milky puddings too, so I'll ask her to come and live on my boat. And if she won't come, I'll kidnap her.
Pongo left his boat on the beach and started to creep to Fruitown.
I'd better not let any of the other toys see me. Why, that's the ting-a-ling bird bell. That means Torchy must be riding his penny farthing bicycle.
I love having you as my bell, ting-a-ling bird. I hope you don't mind me tapping you when I want to ring.
I don't mind at all, but it's very uncomfortable for me to sit on the handle all the time.
It won't be long now. We'll soon be home, and then I'll make you a cushion. And after that, I'll go and see how Flopsy's getting on.
Flopsy had just taken out the milk pudding from the oven.
What a lovely smell! But it's a very big pudding. I'm sure I won't be able to eat it all up by myself.
You needn't eat it up by yourself.
Oh,
I'm here to share it with you.
who's that?
Pongo the Pirate.
Oh, what do you want?
I want to be friends with you, Flopsy, and take you for a ride in my grapefruit sloop.
I don't want to go.
Oh, of course you do. Come here, my little rag doll, and let me tie you up.
Oh, help me, Torchy! Torchy, diggle-doggle me!
But Torchy was too busy making a cushion for the tingling bird to hear Flopsy call.
I hope this is going to be soft enough for you to sit on.
It's lovely. You're very kind, Torchy. But I think I'll go for a little fly in the sky. I'm not getting enough exercise sitting on your back all the time.
All right, bird, but come back soon.
Bye-bye.
The tingling bird flew in the sky.
Oh, dear. That looks just like Flopsy on the road. But what is she doing with a rope around her?
Come along. Hurry up, can't you?
No, I can't.
Oh, bother. You're always falling down. What's the matter with you?
I haven't got enough stuffing inside me.
Yeah. Well, I'll stuff you with some rusty nails if you're not careful.
Don't be horrible.
I can't help being horrible. I am horrible. Now, come on.
The tingling bird flew back as quickly as he could to tell Torchy.
Pongo the Pirate has captured Flopsy.
How dreadful. Oh, I'll ask my magic beam to help us. Magic beam that is so bright, will you shine your lovely light? Pongo has taken Flopsy away. Please help me get her back today.
Torchy pressed the switch on his jacket, and the light in his helmet grew brighter and shone out of the house and all the way down to the beach. It stopped by a strange-looking boat. But it wasn't a boat at all. It was a raft.
What should we do, Torchy?
We'll have to sail on the raft until we reach Pongo's boat. Then we'll have a fight with him and save Flopsy.
I don't think I'd better come with you. I'm not strong enough. You must get Sparky the Dragon to help you fight a pirate.
Torchy and Sparky sailed over the seas on the raft. But although they rowed as quickly as they could, Pongo's grapefruit was a long way away.
This is the best rice pudding I've ever had. You're a wonderful cook, Flopsy.
Please, let me go home.
No, I want you to cook for me all the time and keep my boat clean.
We've been here for hours and hours. Can you see the boat yet?
I can't see anything if you keep breathing smoke.
I can't help it, Torchy. I'm a dragon.
Well, count to 10 then and hold your breath.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, I can see the boat now.
Good. I'll start to blow lots of smoke, and Pongo the Pirate will think he sailed into a fog. Then you climb onto the boat and rescue Flopsy.
Why? It's getting foggy. Core! Blow me down with an hurricane. It's getting so foggy I can't see a thing. I'll have to steer very carefully. I don't want to run into a rock. Where are you, Flopsy? Botheration, I can't see a thing. Flopsy! What's happened to you?
Flopsy was safely on the raft, and Sparky and Torchy rowed as quickly as they could away from Pongo's boat.
Thank you for saving me. It was lucky there was a fog. Otherwise, Pongo would have seen you.
There wasn't really a fog, Flopsy. It was Sparky blowing up smoke.
Oh, Sparky, thank you so much. If you weren't a dragon, I'd kiss you. But I'm a dragon that likes kisses. Oh, shucks. Thank you, Sparky. Thank you, Torchy. You are both my pickle-pockle friends.
Torchy, 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 the little battery boy. I'm a clever walkie-talkie toy with bright blue eyes and golden hair. I've a magic beam that can shine anywhere. Torchy, Torchy, the little battery boy. Torchy, Torchy, the battery boy. I'm a walkie-talkie toy. Press my switch, see my bulb start to gleam. It's the most magic light you have seen. Torchy, 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 Torchy. Torchy, Torchy. Torchy, Torchy, the battery boy. I'm a walkie-talkie toy. Press my switch, see my bulb start to gleam. It's the most magic light you have seen.
Pongo the Pirate was sailing his grapefruit sloop on the high seas.
I'm Pongo the Pirate. I live in a grapefruit sloop. Ha-ha! And with my spyglass, I spy and I peer and snoop. Ha-ha! I'm Pongo the Pirate. I love to pinch and spank. If I should catch you, I'll make you walk the plank. Pongo bad, Pongo bold, Pongo always looks for gold. Pongo bad, Pongo bold, Pongo always looks for gold. I'm Pongo the Pirate. I live in a grapefruit sloop. And with my spyglass I spy and I peer and snoop. I'm Pongo the Pirate. I love to pinch and spank. If I should catch you, I'll make you walk the plank. Pongo bad, Pongo bold, Pongo always looks for gold. Pongo bad, Pongo bold, Pongo always looks for gold. Yo ho ho and a bottle of milk. My treasure chest is empty and I must find some gold. I'll leave my boat on the beach and go to find Clinker's pile of money. Now then, Clinker, here I come.
Clinker, the money box, was sitting by his money.
I've made myself a sandwich. A sixpenny bit wrapped between two slices of penny. Lovely grub. Lovely grub. What's that noise? I'm sure I heard something. Is anyone there?
No, there isn't.
Oh, good. I'll go on eating then. That was very tasty. Now I think I'll have a sleep.
I'll wait until Clinker's sleeping, and then I'll go and borrow his money. But I needs a wheelbarrow. A bucket won't be big enough. I'll go to Fruit Town and borrow one.
When Pongo arrived in Fruit Town, he found Flopsy planting some flowers outside her cherry cottage.
Hello, Flopsy.
Oh, what do you want?
A wheelbarrow. Have you got one?
I've got a walnut barrow.
This is a very peculiar place. Everything's made of fruit and nuts.
That's why it's called Fruit Town. What do you want the wiggle-wiggle for?
To carry something.
What sort of thing you going to kickle-cockle?
Oh, stop saying those iggle-hoggle words.
I can't help it. I haven't much stuffing inside me, and my head's empty.
Well, go and stick it in a bucket of water.
What a rude pirate he is. I'm sure he's up to some mischief. I'd better follow him and see.
As Pongo walked down the road with the wheelbarrow, Flopsy followed him.
Now then, I'll shovel all this money up and put it in my treasure chest.
Oh, wicked Pongo! Oh dear, I knew Lincoln would wake up. I'm much too little to fight Pongo on my own.
There, the wheelbarrow's full, and I'll take it back to the boat. Won't Clinker be surprised when he finds all his money is gone?
Wake up, Clinker! Your money's been stolen.
What did you say? Well, give me change for half a crown. Who's taken it?
Pongo the Pirate.
Just wait till I catch him. I'll fight him and push him into the sea.
Come on then, let's wriggle-woggle to the beach.
There we are. I've put all the money in my treasure chest. But what's that? I can hear someone running along the road.
Just wait till I catch that wicked pirate.
You'll never catch me now.
Come back! Give me back my money!
No, I won't.
You wicked pirate! Now I'll have to go to the gold mine.
I don't care. I got all the money that I can... Gold mine? Did Clinker say gold mine? Well, well, well. All my life I've been looking for a gold mine. As soon as it gets dark, I'll go back to the land and follow that money box until I finds out where the gold mine is.
Later that afternoon, Clinker walked through the magic wood until he came to the money tree.
There isn't any money on the branches of this tree. And by the time it's grown some more shillings and half crowns, I'll be so hungry I won't be able to stand up.
How does the tree grow money?
It's got its roots in a gold mine.
How super duper! Why don't we go down the gold mine, Clinker, and dig up our own money?
Because the gold in the mine is in big bars, and it's only when it goes inside the tree that it's turned into shillings and half crowns.
Well, let's find a bar of gold and break it up into little pieces.
Ooh, that's clever of you. Come on, let's go down the mine immediately.
So, that's where all the treasure is, huh? I'll follow them down the mine and tie 'em up. and then I'll steal all the gold bars myself.
We've been walking for a long time, but I can't find any gold bars anywhere.
We'll have to wait until we get to the roots of the tree. That's where you'll find the gold.
Why, Clinker, you're quite right. Look over there. Oh, brother, look at all this money. I'll take it to Fruitown, and I'll cut it into little pieces for you. My goodness, this is very heavy. You'll have to help me lift it, Clinker. Clinker, where are you? Gee, what's happened to the money box?
I've tied him up, and I'm going to tie you up as well.
What for?
Don't ask silly questions.
You can't leave us here. No one will find us.
That's just too bad, isn't it? Have a nice time!
Meanwhile, Torchy was outside Squish's house, knocking at the door.
That's funny. Squish isn't at home, and he never goes out so late at night without telling me. Hello, Flopsy. Is Squish here?
No, he isn't. But I wanted to tell you about Pongo. He's stolen Clinker's money.
Where's Clinker now?
He's gone to the gold mine to find a gold bar.
Thank you, Flopsy. I'll go there at once. Bye-bye. Well, I can't see Clinker. Well, he's probably gone home to bed. Help! Help! That sounded like a voice. Must be the wind in the trees.
I'm sure I heard Torchy outside. Help, Torchy! Help! Can't you hear us? Help! Help!
Why, it is someone calling. Who's there?
Clinker! Help! Help!
Good gracious, whatever is he doing down the mine so late at night? I'd better go in and see what's happened. Well, I never! Who tied you up like that?
Pongo!
What a wicked pirate! We'll have to do something about him soon.
Hurry up and untie us.
All right, I'll be as quick as I can.
How wonderful it is to be free!
Oh, I'm so hungry. I must take a bite of this cherry.
Good gracious! Someone's eating my house!
I'm sorry, Flopsy, but I was so hungry I couldn't help it.
That's all right, Squish. All our town is made of fruit, just take a peep and see. Apples and pears and juicy cherries, red as red can be. Gooseberry chairs, walnut stairs, we can munch a lemon door, or lickety-lack a blackcurrant floor. So if you will come to Fruitown, there's a pretty sight. If you're good, then I will promise you a great big bite. Oranges, golden plums, cherries ripe and red. And if you want to eat them up, will you pick some more instead? All our town is made of fruit, just take a peep and see. Apples and pears and juicy cherries, red as red can be.
Torchy, 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 the little battery boy. I'm a clever walkie-talkie toy with bright blue eyes and golden hair. I've a magic beam that can shine anywhere. Torchy, Torchy, the little battery boy. Torchy, Torchy, the battery boy. I'm a walkie-talkie toy. Press my switch, see my bulb start to gleam. It's the most magic light you have seen. Torchy, 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 Torchy.